Hello guys, welcome to a new video of chess. Today we are going to talk about how chess works. First of all, chess is a game made before they discovered ice cream. You need to use your pieces and your little brain to checkmate your opponent, and by saying checkmate I mean to put your opponent's king in a position so that he can't escape. First you need to know how the pieces move. Let's start with the king. Now the king can move to the squares near him any direction, up, down, left, right, and diagonally to all directions like this. Now we move on to the rook, which moves straight up and down, left and right as far as it wants, but can't move diagonally like this. Now we move on to the bishop, which moves diagonally as it wants but can't move straight up or down or any direction. Now take a look at the queen, which moves like the rook and the bishop together, up, down, left, right, diagonally as far as she wants in any direction like this. Now we are left with the knight, which is kinda hard, but it becomes easy as you practice it. Now the knights move like this in every direction, and it can go backwards like the letter L. The last is the pawn, which moves straight forward, no right, no left, no backwards, only forward until it goes all the way to the edge of the board, and only then you can promote it to any piece except a pawn or a king, and the exception of the pawn is that it doesn't capture the way it moves, but it captures diagonally like this. Now there is some values for pieces to help you know how to trade pieces so that you don't trade your most powerful piece, which is the queen, for a pawn or something less valued. The pawn equals 1, the bishop and the knight equal 3, the rook equals 5, the queen equals 9. When you capture a piece you take its value, and when you lose a piece you lose its value. This is how you calculate. Well, there is some exceptions in chess like that. If a pawn didn't move before, it can move either 2 squares forward or 1 square, and after that it moves normally. There is another exception in chess which is called castle. The idea of castling is that you move 2 pieces in one move, which is illegal and you should go to the prison, but if you did it using castling it's okay. Whatever you move your king 2 squares towards the rook and the rook jumps over the king, both are illegal. The guy made this was drunk. Whatever, you can do it with both rooks, but if the rook or the king moved before, you can no more castle. One last thing, pieces can't jump over each other except if it was a knight. The knight can jump over other pieces. It's obvious why. This is an example of how you checkmate your opponent. Now black has no pieces, but you have a queen and a rook. Now you can use something called ladder mate, which can be done using rooks and queens only. The idea is that you lead your opponent's king to the edge of the board like this, and he can't capture the rook cause it is defended with the queen, and the king can't escape. There is another types of checkmates called assisted checkmate, which can be done by leading the king to the edge and then making the queen touch the king, and the king can't capture the queen since it's defended with another piece like this. Thanks for watching. This is only how chess works, but you need to watch the phases of the game and how to make plans and tactics. If there is no videos on the channel about it, so I am still working on them, and they should by far be on the channel tomorrow, and if there is, you should go watch the videos to get better and better. Have a good day and subscribe. It took a long time to make, especially the text to speech thing. It cracks Saddam a lot.